Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to talk about True Story. True Story is the new film starring James Franco, Jonah Hill, and Felicity Jones. Um, and basically the story is about Mike is about this guy named Michael Finkel. He worked for the New York Times and he he was working for the New York Times. Then he got fired after this afternoon job. He has a really hot wife, like really hot wife, played by Felicity Jones, like really way out of his league. Anyways, um, and and like he got fired after kind of messing up with the New York Times, and then this one guy, named Christian Longo, played by James Franco, is like this is like this is this guy that killed his family, and he's been living under Jonah Hill's character's name in Mexico for a while, and like he basically fled to Mexico and went under Michael Finkel's name, and then one day this one guy communicates to him. He's like, "Hey, I may maybe you should maybe." He's like, "Hey, did you know about this Christian Longo guy? He was he was he was pretending to be you for a while." And so then one day he basically interviews Christian. Basically, it's an interview Christian Longo, and basically they talk. He's Christian Longo saying he's innocent, and then that's what happens. And then there's it goes up and down whether he's innocent or not. Is he? Isn't he? So I was really looking forward to this movie when James Franco and when James Franco and Jonah Hill. I have a speech impediment today. When when James Franco and Jonah Hill do dramatic roles, they are both really good. I mean, Jonah Hill generally does supporting dramatic roles, but like I said, he's still really good in dramatic roles. He's a great dramatic actor and also a great comedic actor. I think he's one of my favorite actors working today, to be honest. He's just a great actor all around. Really funny guy. If you don't find him funny, it's your opinion. All film is subjective. All comedy is the most subjective, and I know a lot of people that don't find Jonah Hill that funny. I find him hilarious, but I mean, if you don't, you don't. But you have to admit he can act really well. Um, and James Franco is also a really good dramatic actor. Like him or hate him, he's kind of hit or miss for me. And with comedy, like The Interview, he was funny at times, and he got kind of really annoying at times. But he's really funny. He has a great friendship with Seth Rogen with Seth Rogen. They have great chemistry, and I mean, like I said, he's a great dramatic actor. I mean, he got nominated for a fucking Oscar. I mean, he's great. Um, and in any he's a great dramatic actor. So I was like really looking forward to this movie, and I also really like Felicity Jones, and the story is really interesting. And I gotta say, I liked the movie. It was a little disappointing, but I liked it. And the performances by Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill proved that he could definitely lead a movie, and James Franco is definitely really good at playing creepy. Those performances are absolutely riveting. The way they the way they go against each other, the way they play off against each other, it's like wow. It's mind blowing just how good they could be. It's like two actors that are known for comedy really just blew off the map. And I mean, like they just blew it out of the park. They were fantastic, and I mean, God, that is the best part of the movie. Those two, like, fantastic. If they were in a much better movie, like this movie's okay. Performance is fantastic. It feels a little uneven. The story's interesting. It looks really good. Um, but it, it just felt uneven at times. But those performances just kept it together throughout. It felt very slow. If it was a better movie, if it was in a better director's hand, like David Fincher or anyone really good. I'm trying to think of someone that's really good. I'm not a big fan of Bennett Miller. I mean, he's a talented director. I'm just not a big fan of him, but I think he could do a good job. someone that is really good at doing really good thrillers. I think only David Fincher comes to mind right now. I'm pretty sure there's more. But like, uh, I mean, any actor could do really good thrillers. Like I said, there are problems like with the directing. I wish any director can do really good thrillers. There's also really good actors. The story is interesting at times. It's like I just don't care, but like it just feels uneven. But like the story, but when the movie's great, like when the movie hits its high points, it really hits its high points. And the ending is really kind of haunting, to be honest with you. Um, and and like I said, the performances are great. Felicity Jones is way too hot for Jonah Hill, but you know what? She's good, but she could have been used to her more full potential, like in Theory of Everything. I forgot the name of the movie. For a second, but yeah, like she could have been really great, like she was in that movie, but like she was good. She had one fantastic scene, which is probably one of the best scenes of the year, probably arguably one of the best scenes in the entire movie. There are like great singular scenes, but like it just doesn't have like, wow, it's constantly good. It's good, but it's not just constantly good. So overall, I I liked the movie. I liked the movie. I didn't love it. I wish I loved it because the story is really interesting and those two performances are amazing. I do think it's worth checking out, especially if you're a fan of them. If you're not, I still think it's worth checking them out because they're both really two good dramatic actors. If you're not a fan of them, rent it or matinee price. If you are a fan of them, I would just say go see it. I mean, I'm a fan of them, so I saw it. But like, if I wasn't a fan, I would be like, I don't know. But you know what? It is really good. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and bye bye. I mean, they're both really good in the movie. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and bye bye.